Hey guys, it's Christian. So today I'm just going to talk a little bit about transformation geometry. So with the weather, it was very nice now over the weekend, so I ended up taking care of my younger cousins. And so we were outside in the garden and we were just playing around. I was just keeping an eye on them, making sure they were safe. And one of them went picking up different kind of bugs. And he brought them over to me, and one of them was a ladybug. And what I noticed about it was the patterns on the back of a ladybug are almost like a mirror image from one side to the other. So if you could imagine just having the one side there, it's almost an mirror image over to it, like this. So that got me thinking, geez, that's very much like axial symmetry. And that kind of really gave me a grasp on how to understand it. That what basically, you'll be taking half of a section, it could be anything, we'll just go and take the ladybug for example, and it's put across a mirrored line, which I'm just going to use it as the T-square. And as it transfers over that mirrored line, you get the exact image, but at a mirrored reflection of it. If you could imagine a mirror being there, it's the mirrored reflection over it. So, with that in mind, I started doing more work into it with different kind of shapes, like a triangle. I'll show you how exactly it's mirrored across. So, I have this set up so far. So, we'll call this part A, we'll say B, and we'll say C. Well, what we want to do is, we want to mirror this object over to here. So you might ask, how would you do that? So, we'll start off firstly by, you have to bring each line across to the mirror line, perpendicular to it. So, you'd use your sine and set squares for that. So let's put that there. Move that out a bit more. There we go. Okay, so start off by just drawing each one of them perpendicular to it. Alright, so you'd have them going across here. But then you'd kind of start wondering, wait, how far am I meant to be out? But since it's a mirrored image, it's always going to be the same distance across from every side. So if I just extend these lines out further to the opposite side, and then if I just take a compass, and from the mirrored line, I just take it here, and I mark off from each point over across. So if you can see that, the C will be going across to here. And then that is now C1, because it's the mirrored object over. So you do that for all the points. So let's take it from here. And then from here as well. So that would give you points B dash and A dash. And then you just simply join them up. And what you're left with is the mirrored reflection of that piece under the axial symmetry. And that's kind of it. But the easiest way to remember it is through the ladybug, in my opinion. As it gives you, it's a real life thing, everyone's seen one, I don't know anyone who hasn't. And it's just simply it mirrored over. So if you could imagine this to be the mirror, simply as if putting half of this up against the mirror, then you'd get the other half as a reflection in the mirror here. That's the best way, I think, of remembering axial symmetry.